Once again, livery season has started and we're like halfway through, or even more than halfway through the livery season. And goddamn, the ones that have been released are dreadful, like Alex Albon back in 2020. We've had a couple good liveries, but let's be real, most of them have been kinda awful. The Alpine looks dreadful, and kinda so does the Haas. But hey, it's not like we're going to be seeing much of the Haas anyways. They'll be, what, 55 minutes behind the leaders, and yeah, no one really cares. I'm actually kind of pumped for today's Visa Cash App Red Bull, or RB. I think I'm really excited for that. And for the leaks, the nice little blue side pod, hopefully, gonna look cool. Hopefully. And goddamn right it does look cool. It's the best livery so far on the grid. Anyway, enough with me rambling. Today we're going to go over the top 10 best liveries in the 10s because, you know, I want some good liveries this season, and so far they haven't been the greatest. No, and I'm not talking about Nick DeVries or his skill level, or not level. Put your top 10 down in the comments, and whilst you're there, subscribe, like, and, well, hopefully you enjoy the video. Don't go bitching down in the comments, because I generally don't give two flying shits. But anyway, put it down in the comments, I'm kind of interested. But yeah, enjoy the video. In P10, I've gone with a stunning livery, the Force India from 2013. Not only is, well, the Indian flag literally on the car, and that's cool in itself, because the Indian flag is actually quite cool. There's a nice blend of orange, green, white. It stands out. It's something different. It's something that we really haven't ever seen in Formula 1, and that's good. Because boring liveries are dreadful, but something that's new, something that works, is fantastic. This car doesn't look like a stolen old Beamer. It looks fresh, it looks clean, and you could spot it out on the track. You knew it was a Force India, and you knew it was cool. Now yes, I have bashed on like blocky liveries being more blocky than Steve's head from Minecraft, but there's something about the 2019 Alfa Romeo, which occupies P8. It's beautiful. Still on the topic of cars, or liveries, right? We're all on the same page here. There's a nice contrast between black, white, and red, and it just flows with the car. You know, the line that goes under, you know, the black thing that separates the white and the red. It flows well. It makes sense. Unlike the 2015 Sauber, which was just disgusting. Yes, although this thing was a boat and, well, didn't even reach 10 miles an hour. It's a beauty. I mean, listen, they finished P20 every race in style, and we can respect that, because when Charles finishes P20 in Monaco, he doesn't do it in style, but these guys did, so they're better than Charles Leclerc, or Charles, they're better. Now, a team that nearly got bankrupted by a driver who really couldn't give two flying fucks was really flying in this car, and he was doing it in style. In P8, we have the 2012 Lotus. Now, yes, it's a black livery with a couple, you know, extra colors, but the colors make sense. The lines flow, well, pretty much beautifully, and the car, I don't know, in my opinion, looks stunning. You guys might disagree, but yet again, shut up, please. All of the sponsors being gold or bronze or whatever color they are, it all makes sense. It ties in. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't think there's been a car where all of the sponsors can be, you know, the exact same color as, well, the color of the car. Every sponsor wants to have their own color, their own brand. It's always some kind of complications, but it worked with Lotus. It all made sense. It was beautiful, and yet the red accents, small little red accents, just to tie everything in together. Beautiful. It's more beautiful than finally knowing that Hamilton's going to Ferrari and maybe ends their 15 odd year, nearly 20. They haven't won a championship in 18 or something years. Anyway, speaking so much for the clowns who own a Formula 1 team, Ferrari. Yes, in P7, the 2017 Ferrari. It's a beautiful car in my opinion. Most of the teams got the little wing flap thing, kinda made it ugly. But Ferrari managed to cover it with like the white thing that sloops down. Yeah, that was cool. Not only was this pretty much the last car that Ferrari made red and white, which is the best Ferrari combination in my opinion. It just looked menacing from the front angle, from the rear angle, from pretty much every angle. It was... red and white just looks so beautiful. I mean, just look at the Las Vegas livery. That was beautiful as well. The car might have been nice, but the damage it did to the Ferrari fans wasn't the greatest of things they could have asked for Christmas or whatever they wanted. Sebastian Vettel lost in style, and that's all that really matters, right? One of the most iconic liveries ever, and something that, well, I grew up watching. In P6, I've gone with the 2011 McLaren. The red and chrome years were slowly coming to an end, but it didn't stop them from making another banger livery. Now, I've seen this car a couple times in real life at different museums and shows, and it's... Sorry, I just need to look at it for a second, because it is goddamn beautiful. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the red and chrome livery was just stunning. It was beautiful. It was an iconic era for McLaren, where they won a championship with Lewis Hamilton in 2008, and dramatically lost one the year before that in 07. But with all of their pain of them slowly dropping down the order, it didn't stop them from making a banger livery, and that's exactly what they did in 2011. A beautiful contrast between the red and the chrome. I could honestly look at this for days and days and days, but, you know, you kind of have to move on with life. Just like every Norris fan has to pretty much move on from Sochi 2021. Now, I could set a joke about any other driver, pretty much any other driver, about them being awful at a certain race, but I chose Lando because he also drives a McLaren. And also, there's a ton of Lando fans, and that will piss you off, won't it? I know it did. Now, Williams have always had good liveries, or maybe not always. 2019 was a dark period in their liveries, a very dark period. But the 2018 livery, or pretty much any of the Martini liveries, were stunning, and that's why they're taking P5. Yes, it's a white and black livery, but the whole Martini sponsorship just swooping down from the rear to the front is so just nice. You just can't deny it. Now, yes, wasn't the greatest car on track, but Logan Sargent isn't the greatest driver, and, well, we all like Logie Bear, don't we? Right? The light blue, the dark blue, the red, and the white. It's all of Williams's really main colors. I mean, look at the livery now. It's blue, dark blue, and red, and white, and black. It's just all there, but in a different... You know what I'm trying to say. It's nice. Mercedes over the years have slowly been getting better and better and better at livery design. Each year, they keep on improving. And that's why, for the 2010s, the 2019 Mercedes livery, in my opinion, was the best livery they've had in that decade. That's why it's taken home P4. The gradient between the black and the chrome at the rear with like the little Mercedes triangles, iconic, absolutely iconic. And the pinstripe with the Petronas going... beautiful. These were better, a lot better in my opinion. But the chrome, we all love the chrome, especially with the McLaren. It's beautiful, but it's iconic. But the black is better, but it's just not in the 10s, you know? Now, did the black make them slightly faster in 2020? It might have been the black, it might have not been. But, you know the joke's there. Now, this might be controversial, like Abu Dhabi 2021 or Singapore 2008. In P3, I've gone with the 2013 Red Bull. Now, this might be my nostalgia hitting of me going over to my friend's house and watching Fernando Alonso get absolutely dominated in that season. But there's something about this livery that just hits home. The purple on the side pod, a lot of people might hate, but I think it's beautiful. The Infinity logo is just too iconic. And the livery, can it get any better? Really? Now, yes, in 2013, Alonso might be getting dominated, but in 2023, literally 10 years later, he absolutely slapped up Lance Stroll like it was just a Monday morning in the office. It's feeling good, right? Feeling good. Redemption. But anyway, back to the livery. It just, in my opinion, it really doesn't get any better. Or does it? In P2, I've gone with the 2019 Toro Rosso. An iconic livery. I think we all want the Toro Rosso days to be back. AlphaTauri was cool, but now Visa Cash App RB is just... well, it's stinkier than Checo Perez in 2023. Yeah, I kind of spoke too soon there, because the Visa Cash App Red Bull livery or RB livery is so beautiful. It's the nicest one we've had, well, this season. The car looks beautiful. The blue is beautiful. The blue is really nice. And the red contrasting it all, also lovely. And, can it get any better? Well, of course it can. Let's add a sprinkle of chrome. Let's make the little bull chrome. Let's make the Red Bull logo chrome. It's It calms me through all of my anger and my pain looking at these new modern liveries. The Alpine, honestly, what is that? And they come up saying, wait, but we have another one. It's pink. And it's not, there's no difference. It's just black. It's just carbon. It's ugly. But this, an actual livery, a livery that fills up the car, and actually covers the full car. It stands out from all of the other liveries. It's just... take me back. I know it was only a couple years ago, but still, take me back. And after all of this, I think my personal favourite livery from the 10s was the 2018 Red Bull livery. Now, it isn't no 2021 livery, but for me, it's iconic. The Aston Martin thing on the wing, there's something about that sponsor just really reminds me of the good old days when Ricardo was at a good team. The livery, the car itself just looks nice. It's a good looking car. The first car with the halo. And thank God we had the halo, otherwise Charles Leclerc would kind of be dead. Well, you know it's a Red Bull. It stands out instantly from all of the other cars, and you know exactly what it is. There's no mishmash of, oh my God, what car's in the wall? What car's in the wall? You know it's a Red Bull. Same with today. You know when Perez is in the wall because Verstappen really won't be in the wall, ever. And you look over, it's like, oh, it's Perez again. He was in the wall 5 minutes ago. What's he doing there? Gone for another stroll? Maybe. Or Lance Stroll. He's always in the wall as well. Anyway, back to the livery. It's just as iconic. It's the Red Bull livery. And out of all of the liveries in the 10s, I think this one's the best one. Yes, you might be saying, it's just a standard Red Bull. There's nothing special about it. Well, it's special for me. Anyway, put your opinions down in the comments on my list and put your list as well. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, like, and peace.